So yeah, anyway, I'm not gonna sit here and start waiting for people. No, I mean the thing is that yes, it's nice when you are talking and there are a lot of people watching you, but I mean from my point of view, I speak out, and of course others will follow and listen later on. Now, here is the issue. Yeah, I think before I just talk too much, let me just mention that yes, some people are wondering, now have you stopped politics? No, I haven't stopped politics. I will continue with politics. Yes, I'm running Guangzhou Roofing Company, but I am also still actively involved in politics. Of course, it becomes very difficult to do, politics and business. It becomes difficult. But I think the goodness with Guangzhou, I mean, it's a business that really, it's not close to politics. You are just there selling roofing sheets as well as building materials. So, I mean, anyone can buy. It has got nothing to do with politics. And I'm doing straight business. I'm not doing anything. I'm not looking for a contract from government or anything. I'm just sitting there and selling roofing sheets and building material. That's all. I think I need to wash my face. It's like I'm sweating. Let me just clean up my face a bit. Enjoying. My wife is enjoying. Enjoy, my wife, enjoy. Yeah. I think, let me even take off. I'm running up and down. It's a little bit busy. My life is, it's a bit busy also. I was rushing to come back home to come and do this live because I'd made the promise, and when I make a promise I want to fulfill. I think I also need to remove this shirt. Don't worry, relax. I'm not gonna undress to shock you. I'm just removing a bit of what is on me so that I can feel at least that I'm at home. I've just arrived. I was rushing to come and do this. So yeah. Chilufya Solutions. Daliso Zulu. Is this a Daliso? Is this Daliso my Daliso? I've got my Daliso who used to work for Chilufya Computer Solutions. Is this the one? Daliso Zulu? Are you the one? I feel better, yeah. Okay, now we can talk. Even this one should get out of here. Let's have some space. Hey, gracious God, my goodness. Yeah, recover. I'm telling you, Mchalo. Kuparauka, kuwompa, kuipompa. You throw yourself here, you throw yourself there. Paka afya Julie. Yeah. Wiso sansa msheko na ya makala ya ndeke arachari yali kava yali shupa mdala kukosa anyway nonetheless, so here we are. So yeah, I was just telling you that I'm still doing politics, and I will be talking. By the way, tomorrow I must appear. Yeah, tomorrow I must appear on one of the TV stations. So I've just remembered, tomorrow I must appear for a TV station. So I can't talk tomorrow because I'll be on one of the TV stations. So I am still doing politics. But you see, my politics, like I have been saying, is that, me, I've got a long way. I've got a long way in politics before I reach there where I would, I've got a long way. So I'm relaxed. At the moment, I can even do some of these foolish things, because some of you jump around to say, hey, but you are a president of a political party. Hey, you can't do this. Relax. I'm telling you, let me enjoy. Me, I feel like a youth, in politics. I feel like a youth who can, try to do this and that and what, who can explore. I can explore. When my time will come, you will see, a different Chilufya Tayali, well composed, nicely, whatever. Me, I act according to the environment, according to the circumstances, according to what is currently going on. That's how I act. Like, on social media. Some of you think that when I come here, I'm not going to start talking one word, one by one, shani. I mean, you will sleep. Especially that I'm talking at 20 hours. I mean, some of you will sleep. Bambi murenwa no kunwa. So I need to speak in a certain way that I catch your attention. Some people like to say, you like seeking attention. Politics is about seeking attention. And life is about seeking attention. Somebody was saying, you like to be recognized. Hello? If you don't aspire to be recognized, then you are dead, my brother or sister. You are dead. In life, mdala, ufire wa karavana. In Bemba we say, pakutulia kasuma, ufire wa karavana. For you to enjoy life, you don't have to be dormant. You have to be, jacked up and throw yourself here and there, do this and that. That is how you're going to survive. Imo mwewe pa social media, mwewe sa mkula ndapali ifwe, what, tayari mshanda what. I mean, you live miserable lives because all you know is to criticize some of us who are throwing ourselves, who are doing this and that. And you are just busy criticizing. And most of the times, the people, if you see, even here on social media, the people that like to talk so negative about others, personal lives of others, most of them, they are failures. I can assure you, most of them, go and check them. They are failures in their own lives. They have failed to do anything for themselves. And all they do is to come on social media and talk negative, ill against others. Me, I don't take, somebody will say, no, you also talk negative. No. Me, I admonish. There is a difference. Criticize, talking negative of others and admonishing. There is a difference. Me, I admonish. Like now here, we are going to talk about, this is Stanley Kakubo. This Stanley Kakubo, this man, really. I mean, you remember, this is the man that was involved in that envelope issue. Remember? He was involved in that envelope issue. And I don't know why, but to me it shows that this guy is not really a good crook. Because, remember the envelope issue? And you do pictures, you see? Then come these issues of money and whatever. Again, kwa wanaka video, no tuma not see, muli handwriting yakwe. It shows that Kakubo is a real amateur. Kakubo, actually, from my point of view, I don't think the guy is a crook. I don't think the guy is a crook. Because if he's a crook, he would not be exposed in the manner that this guy has been exposed. Karakana nkerekaya, no, it's a diary. Guys. It shows the crook who is not a crook. Chimona na, like Patch Panda, in the neighborhood. There are those girls that are really all over, jacked up and whatever. Tawakwata mafumo. They go everywhere. One of those girls that are all over. They go, you never see those girls getting pregnant. They don't. But the people that get pregnant, not Valama baby mama, those who want to trap men, not those. I'm talking about just, amafumo and whatever. It's those who are innocent, good girls, but otherwise, the real pros, they don't get caught. And it's the same issue with this Kakubo. It shows that Kakubo is not really, a corrupt guy. I think he had shishita in a way. I mean, in those lines, I'm talking about corruption. Otherwise, come on, there are a lot of these guys, in UPND, in this government. There are a lot of guys that are making money. You don't see them in the news. You don't see them. You don't see them. Being recorded like this guy. The point I'm trying to make is that, number one, Kakubo is not the only one that is eating in the UPND. Kakubo is not the only one that is eating in the UPND. He's not the only one. But then again, when you talk about eating and corruption, in government, in Andamieva, Karen Atampa, and I've been saying this even during the time of PF. I've been saying this even during the time of PF. When I was talking about it, when PF was in power, you used to accuse me, by UPND rather, by UPND used to accuse me that no, it is because I eat with them. Now it is your time. Now it is your time. And the PF is out of power. And the PF, they also want to carry this tag of corruption against the UPND. Let me tell you, my brothers and sisters, muchishi nkafya. If you want, you can take whatever you want. You can believe what you want. When you are in a privileged position, when you are in a privileged position, this is a fact, whether which government will come into power. I used to talk about Tumutulo when your PF were in power. I used to tell you that in the some of the money that they are spreading around, they are using, like Avena Bowman. I used to say that. I said, Avena Bowman, and this is just a fact. Wherever you go, when you are in a privileged position, those positions, they come with their own incentives. They come with their own privileges. And Umutulo is part of the privileges, whether you like it or not. And it is a shame that today, the PF, you want to talk so much about corruption, and yet you were in government. It is very difficult. It is not so easy to steal money from government coffers. It's not so easy. It's not so easy to steal money from government coffers. It's not so easy. Believe you me. In the Ramesham budget, chapter and parliament, that money is not easy to be stolen. But by UPND, they did a very good propaganda against the PF, such that the PF, they started smelling corruption like dudu. Corruption. They messed them up. They messed them up with this tag of corruption. They really messed it. UPND messed up PF so much with this tag of corruption. Big time. And for me, I used to say, it is not everything. It is not every minister or every government official who has money who is corrupt. I used to say this. I used to say it. And when I used to say it by UPND, you were rising against me. I still maintain today that UPND is in power. I still maintain to tell you that not everyone who is in government is corrupt. No. Not everyone who is in government is corrupt. So that is one thing that I want to make very clear here. I am basically telling you that let us not repeat what UPND did to smear the PF government as corrupt. Let us not make, I'm repeating, let us not make a mistake, the same mistake that we did, to smear the PF government as very corrupt, when in fact, not everyone was corrupt. Why am I saying it is a mistake to label your government corrupt? Why am I saying that? I am saying this because, the reputation of a country, the profile of a country is very important for a country to develop. It's very important. But if the citizen of a country, they indulge in labeling those who are in government as corrupt, such that wherever they go, they are perceived to be corrupt. It becomes a problem. It is not good for a country. We like it here on social media to come and accuse those in government of being corrupt. We like it. We sensationalize issues of corruption. We sensationalize them. We spread them. We share them. We enjoy to label people of being corrupt. But in my view, we are shooting ourselves in the foot. I said this when PF was in power, and I still say this at this point in time, especially at this point in time. Zambia is on the spotlight. Zambia is on the spotlight. Zambia is on the spotlight. The international community is looking at Zambia. HH has brought Zambia on the spotlight. HH has brought Zambia on the spotlight. I think this country, this country is being looked at, is being analyzed, is being scrutinized more. I don't want to say more than ever, because there was also a time, during the time of Chilufya and Mwanawasa, Zambia was on the spotlight. But again, this time around, we are on the spotlight because we are somehow in the same situation. We are somehow in the same situation. During the MMD, we were highly indebted. We were highly indebted, and the MMD government embarked on a campaign to revamp the economy through the structural adjustment program at that time. And they had to sell Zambia. Chilufya had to sell Zambia so that people can look at it. And indeed, people looked at it, and we were helped. That's how we managed to get the HIPIC completion. The HIPIC completion was not achieved by Mwanawasa in a few years that he was president. No, the HIPIC completion started, in the 90s, during the time of Chilufya, and it came to maturity during the time of Levi Mwanawasa. It is the same during this time of the New Dawn government. HH has also embarked, the New Dawn government has embarked on revamping the economy of this country. And they have attracted the global stage to look at Zambia, to watch Zambia, what's going on in this country. And so, what we say, what we talk about each other on social media, believe you me, has impact. Believe you me, it has impact. Myself, I've come to prove that fact. I've come to prove that fact because some of the people that watch these live that you appreciate so much, they are actually people from different countries. The other time I was traveling to Ethiopia, and on the plane, one man from Uganda approached me and he said, I watch you. Also, it was the first time that he was meeting me, and he's from Uganda. I also have people that watch me from other countries, Namibia, Europe, a number of them. Some of them have even approached me, they have spoken to me on in my inbox. Remember when we had that issue of the God scam? When we had that issue of the God scam, I am one of those people that had a number of interviews from Egypt, from Egyptian media. I did a number of interviews. I provided information to a number of media houses in Egypt. Why? Where did they find me? They found me here on social media. I am saying this to back up my point that what we say on social media does not remain within or amongst ourselves. It goes far and wide. You just don't know who is going to watch you. You just don't know who is going to read your articles. So for me, I am asking you to be responsible. I am asking you to be responsible in the way that we talk about ourselves as a country. We must be responsible. If you are patriotic, you must think twice what you say about the president. Believe you me. I know you don't want to hear this. I know you want me to bash Hakainde Hichilema, to say all sorts of negative things. But I want to tell you that we need to be responsible. We need to be responsible. The journey that we have started to revamp this economy, it is not going to benefit Hakainde Hichilema alone. No. If anything, Hakainde Hichilema is not economically suffering, if I can put it that way. He's not. Hakainde Hichilema is not economically striving. He is not. It is you people who are on social media. It is you people who are languishing around looking for employment, who need this economy to get back on the road. Hakainde Hichilema doesn't. Hakainde Hichilema can leave this country at any time and go and live elsewhere. He can. He can decide to go and live in America. He can survive. He can survive. He can go anywhere in this world and stay. He can go. But you are the ones who need this country to pick up. You are the one who need this country to pick up. But you people who want this country to pick up, you are the first ones to speak so negative about this country. You are so negative. I mean, it's as good as, for example, I mean, if I can draw this analogy. Like the way I have my children. The way I have my children, I have my beautiful children, girls. And if they want to get married, and there, you know, amongst ourselves, we are busy talking negative about our family. Do you think your children can get married? Or your children can marry whoever? Do you think they can do that? Because people will be like, no. That family is a bad family. Look what they say about themselves. Look what they say about themselves. If I'm going to come here on social media every day talking negative about my children, how can somebody out there admire my children? How? How? If me, the father, start talking negatively about my children, how will my children be admired by others? How will my children get married, for example? If my children are going to be the first one to come on social media and speak so bad of me, I mean, you even say, yeah, but look at his parents. So, me, my brothers and sisters, out of patriotism, I am encouraging you that please, let us be responsible the way we talk about some of these issues. Yes, corruption is there, but are you telling me there is no corruption in America? Yeah? Are you telling me there is no corruption in America? Are you telling me there is no corruption in England? Are you telling me there is no corruption in China? Are you telling me there is no corruption in other countries? There is corruption. Even in America there is corruption. Even in Britain there is corruption. Even in the Vatican there is corruption. But why are Africans so prone, so desirous of, you know, labeling themselves as corrupt? We like it to point corruption. We like it. I am saying, let us be responsible. I am not saying we should not condemn corruption. We should. But let us be careful in the manner that we do it. Let us be careful. So, in other words, don't just look at everything, it's corruption, everything is corruption. In terms of Kakubo, I am not trying to be, you know, to speak for him or anything, but really, I think that Kakubo should have been more careful. For me, I can't draw conclusion that it's corruption. I can't draw that it's corruption. No, I can't. I can. Of course, one would bring up a lot of questions to say, why receive so much money in cash and so on and so forth? You draw all these things. But really, some of these things could have just been personal business. Could have just been personal business. Because so far with what we are seeing on social media, I mean, what really is pointing to the fact that Kakubo got this money to facilitate something. And by the way, the guy is foreign affairs minister. Foreign affairs minister, and this issue we are talking about is about mining. It's about mining, selling of a mine and so on and so forth. Really, I mean, I don't know. We might find it difficult to actually find corruption. We might actually find it difficult to find corruption because this is the exact thing that was happening in PF. When you see money, you think that it's corruption. It is not all the time when you see a lot of money it's corruption. A problem each time you see a lot of money it's corruption. Each time you see a lot of money it's corruption. Accept uchushi wowe. Don't start wishing what nabambi bachule. You want to be broke. If you are broke, you want everyone to be broke. Because you are broke, you want even Chilufya Tayali to be broke. No! Chilufya Tayali wants to be broke. Chilufya Tayali is going to survive. Chilufya Tayali knows what he does. Instead of learning, Chilufya Tayali waikara shani, ukwanisha shani, ukusunge imbutwe yu, ukwanisha shani, ukwanisha shani, na mipanda kwa man. But busy, Chilufya Tayali, no mbandi kugwanzu, Gwanzu Roofing Company, that's where I am. That's where I am. Find out how do you manage these things. So I'm not trying to defend Kakubo. I'm not defending him. But I'm just trying to say that I think sometimes we should apply critical thinking and be responsible in the manner that we come out. First of all, we should be very careful when we say it's corruption. Yes, there is a lot of money. Careless. But let us not rush to say it's corruption. Let us not rush. Kakubo I've never even greeted him. I've never even met him. I've never even spoken to him. So I've got no reason to defend him. But even kumatime yama diaries. Let's be careful. Let's be careful. Even in this instance, yes, not to Monen Pia. Though but each time you see money, it doesn't mean that it's corruption. Each time you see corruption, take out ni corruption. I'm telling you, you'll be shocked to find out. I mean, it has even got nothing to do with his job. You might even be surprised that it has got nothing to do with his job. Of course, when you are in that position, you get privileged to get connected to different people. But if you get connected and you make money, corruption. Why do we always want to celebrate poverty? Why? Why don't we like to see people having money? Why? And this is not just with the whatever, it's everyone. Now whenever you PND, now wakateka fewe suba akainde ichilemu. Ate 100,000 whatever unaicho sakuti. Why are we like this? Why don't we like to see people succeed? Why don't we want to see money with people? Chishupa shani, chava shani kanshi. Umuntu akwata kofia kandalama. Ni manish mwatoroka chini shani wane. Let us celebrate our success. Inachiranga nipa mwandini. And I used to say this when the PF were in power, and I'm saying it now. Don't see who you want to go to PF. You're in corruption. Awe. Tuilach tefio. Tulai wifi sheshina. We are messing up our country. We are messing up ourselves. That we can never make money. Each time we have money, nishkuli corruption. Kakubo limbiali shpanga kuma connections yako. Njebeni, what is the connection? Uko alikuna nkane, aliku aba ku foreign affairs. If shira yarama deal yaliku mines, what is the problem? What is the problem? Nganika usho kuti mwalanda kuifati yo nika usho kairi ni mines minister. But that guy is a foreign affairs minister. What does it got to do with the mines? So fima fin to if throw very very careful, but throw careful when before we accuse others. I mean, that is my take. I know this is not a popular one. You don't like it. You don't like it when a person does not fit in your narrative of negativity. In an African and in Chushi, nishakwatolupia sana. I have enough ndaria na fanta ndashita. But let us not each time mwamwatholupia. Hey, ni corruption. I'm actually happy with the way Hakainde Hichilema handled it. Hakainde Hichilema simply asked Kakubo to resign. Because yes, of course, when it comes out like that, it's very difficult in our country. It's very difficult. And so Kakubo had to resign. And I'm happy with Hakainde Hichilema. But I strongly believe that whatever information President Hakainde Hichilema had, I don't think it was stinking corruption. I don't think so. I don't think he would have allowed him to resign by himself if it was thinking corruption. It might just be a business transaction. But of course, it brought government in disrepute because as a government official, you can't be seen counting that kind of money. So, from that point of view, maybe that's why he asked him to resign. And I think that is better. That is better. Nonetheless, the Anti-Corruption Commission are going to investigate. But let us not be quick to say, tabamu ikete, because he is UPND. Nganga tapari umulandu. Ukwate mpia te mulandu. And mwa PF, mwale kosa pokulanda. You should know better. Mula tekanya tapani mpia kachinga nika 600 pin. So let us be very careful before we tempt others. Let us be very careful. No, Hakainde Hichilema didn't fire him because Varianankwe. Really, mwalimu mwisho Hakainde Hichilema. I don't know him. I haven't been close to him. Hakainde Hichilema haven't been close to him. But really, some of these people, when you just look at him, you think Hakainde Hichilema can trust Kakubo as dour as he is, because Kakubo has clearly shown that he's a dour guy. He has clearly shown that he's a dour guy. Do you think Hakainde Hichilema is that dour to deal with Kakubo? Do you think Hakainde Hichilema is that dour to deal with Kakubo as dour as he is? Because that is being dour. Bakukopa kuma nanikane kuma shan what is this? Ama diary na pole pende ndalama bakukopa wana mkulemba munanikane mkulemba cannot. Who does that? But anyway, I mean, that's why I'm saying the guy, it could have just been a normal business. And President Hakainde Hichilema didn't see the need to embarrass him when the guy really was not so tempted. Because I'm not saying was not so tempted, not that he was not tempted, but not so tempted, because the point is that just seeing cash like that, it's a little bit of a problem as a government official. So that is my take on Kakubo. That is really my take. I want to simply say, number one, let us help this country. Let us put this country in a good position, in a good perspective. Not always negative. Number two, not each time you see money, ni corruption. Let us celebrate each other. Let us encourage people to make money. Wamona motoka, here is expensive. Shakuiba, what? We are like that. And it's not only, it's on both hours. You know, even those who are in government, shakuiba. Muletekanya. On Kakubo, I really think that, it could be anything. And I think that the president did not, kick him out badly because it might just be a business transaction. I know some of you will not like what I'm saying, but who cares? After all, but my room case shita kwa malata kuna nikani kugwanzu roofing sheets. I am tired. I've been running around. I gotta be with my wife and my children. Bye for now. Good night.